All right, so last night's game between the Bucks and the Suns was pretty epic, and that last play that really won the game with Jrue Holiday's steal was incredible. Let's do a breakdown of it. This is the Hoops Nerd Show. All right, guys, so let's just get into this. This was an awesome play by Jrue Holiday, and I thought there were some interesting things to consider when going through the play and why it happened. Let's just get into this. So this play starts actually with a defensive stop by the Phoenix Suns. They're down one with this game on the line, and they make a great stop. So you'll see that Jrue Holiday gets the ball at the top in a half-court possession, drives down, Ayton does a great contest, creates a stop, and Booker gets the ball. All right, so what is going on right now? You have two choices. You either call a timeout or you go down and you try to score. Typically in this situation, if you're not going to call a timeout and you're going to try to score quickly because you want to get an easy bucket in transition, which is not a bad idea when you're down in a close, huge game like this. Scoring is hard to do. And so what Booker does is a pretty smart decision in that he's just going to go into transition and go. So that's what he does. He's going into transition, but immediately slows the ball down. So at this point, they do not have a transition opportunity anymore. They are now in the half-court set, and Booker is already starting to look for a shot. So you see him up high. All right, let's stop it right here and just talk about how PJ Tucker was easily one of the most impressive pickups by the Milwaukee Bucks, because PJ Tucker has been incredible defensively. I know offensively it's been pretty rough, but this guy can play center. He played center for the Houston Rockets. He can switch on everyone, and Budenholzer is trusts this guy enough to have him on the floor in the most important moment of the game. Like, these five players on the floor for the Bucks, these are the guys he trusts the most, and two of these guys were off-season acquisitions, Jrue and PJ Tucker. So that right there tells you how good of a job the Bucks front office has done, because in crunch time, two of these guys were picked up. One was with a major trade with the Pelicans to bring Jrue Holiday over, and the other was for PJ Tucker from the Rockets, who they didn't have to give up a lot for. I mean, I think it was a first-round pick. Let me know in the comments. I can't remember. But that was the price to pay for this moment. So now watch what's going on here. We see that Devin Booker is going left, and PJ Tucker knows what Booker wants to do. What does Booker want to do? Booker wants to go right. Oh, it can't. The thing doesn't work. He wants to go right, and he wants to take that free throw line corner, right side of the free throw line jumper that he does. That's basically a layup for him. So watch as PJ Tucker makes him go left. He forces him left, and then when Booker tries to go right, PJ Tucker keeps him there. He doesn't allow him to move. So we'll watch that happen.
Booker, the drive,
look at that. PJ Tucker holds him. Devin Booker has already been stopped because PJ Tucker did not let him do what he wanted to do. And that is the definition of good NBA defense. It's hard to be a good defender in the NBA. What you have to do in the NBA is make the opponent uncomfortable. Make the ball handler do things he doesn't want to do. And right now Devin Booker's in hell. He has nowhere to go. He does not know what to do. And that is because PJ Tucker made him do the exact opposite of what he wanted to do. Go right side. So let's rewind this back a little bit. Now, watch Jrue Holiday in this possession. He knows exactly what Booker's going to do. As soon as Booker stopped this transition play, Jrue Holiday was like, oh, it's like a shark in the water with bleeding fish, because he knew what Booker was going to try to do, and he knew that Booker is looking to get his shot. And so, all right, watch Jrue Holiday on this play. He is just watching Booker because he knows what Booker's going to do. As soon as Booker is here, he sees that Booker has both Tucker on his right side, keeping him from getting the shot he wants. He sees Giannis on the other side. He knows exactly what Booker's going to do. Booker's looking for a bailout pass. Jrue hasn't even watched Chris Paul except for one little glance this whole play, and he waits for the opening and grabs it.
Gets inside,
sees it, boom, gone.
Stolen by Holiday.
Incredible. Jrue Holiday with the play of the series, because Giannis and Tucker also, we got to give credit to Giannis and Tucker, but Jrue Holiday, watching what Tucker's doing, makes that play happen. But it doesn't happen if PJ Tucker does not keep Booker from going right. I wanted to get this video out there because I wanted to give praise to PJ Tucker. No one's talking about it, but he is the guy that got this play set up. That switching defense and him getting Booker exactly where Booker did not want to go made this play possible. And when you look at all these players on the floor for the Milwaukee Bucks, you have Giannis, you have Jrue, you have PJ Tucker, you have Khris Middleton. All of those guys are plus defenders. Pat Connaughton is an athletic guy. Sometimes he drives me crazy a little bit with his drawing fouls on defense and things like that. But he's able to guard the worst player on the floor. And because Devin Booker was looking for his shot, someone like Pat Connaughton can be on the floor. That's one of the fatal flaws of Devin Booker, is that in that situation, Milwaukee and Jrue Holiday and PJ Tucker and all of them, even without a timeout, knew exactly what they needed to do to stop this play. And then we just get this insane alley-oop. So Jrue Holiday gets the steal of his career and then gets the pass of his career right here. By the way, Giannis just insane, getting pushed by Chris Paul. Let's just go back and look. Chris Paul, and this is a dangerous play by Chris Paul, by the way. It just takes the fact that Giannis is a superhuman that makes me, feel just inferior in every way as a human being, is able to go up with this and have Chris Paul foul him midair, and he lands like a freaking Titan, a freaking Avenger. Watch him go up, boom. Even with Chris Paul pushing him, lands and just gets the stare down. Impressive. Guys, that's the breakdown. That's all I've got to say. Guys, make sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you want to join the channel and support us, be part of the live streams that we do, that would be great. I would appreciate it. I'll talk to you next time.